Wow, you use button.
Yes, even you can remove this one and just start it from far.
Yeah, somebody fix your bike.
Yes.
You can shut
You
it
can
down.
lock it, yes, you can shut it down.
Another.
So then, if I was you,
Yes.
I would not be working with these keys the same.
Yes.
You just work with one key here,
Yes.
and the rest
Yes,
is like your privacy.
Yes.
So if somebody tries to do some jokes,
Yes.
you just rush to your bag and
This one was here. But you don't even need the key, you can start.
you see the jacket I always wear. Shona,
When you start.
yeah, place, yeah. It's always so that if even somebody tries to steal your bike, like my document,
Even the person will tell you,
The first time, man. Welcome back. It's Gintu. Today, this is the new moment we have. Today, we are just relaxing a little bit here, and we have my brothers here. I'm going to just turn the camera. Hey, Gitiriba.
What's up, man?
The one and only right now, yeah.
How are you, brother?
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
You have the machine, yeah.
The machine, Kibe machine here.
Kibe machine.
The big machine.
The
from
big man bazoo.
from the village.
Big man bazoo.
Yes.
I'm coming to you.
So what's up, guys? Welcome back again to Gintu. My name is Kitriba. Guys, today is a beautiful day, another day. So I am here. I am live from Villa Medellin. Even you see, guys, I want to ride the big machine. The big machine is called. What's your name? What is
it will get a name today.
today?
But right now call it Taken 250.
Oh, Bosimaro want to launch.
Yes.
Okay, bro. So check out our YouTube channel, Gitiriba. Guys, go there to support, guys. Don't forget, and don't forget my brother. It is _Gintu.
Yeah, we are together, guys. Here we are just the team, and
Yes.
I know the boss is around, and my brother is waiting for the
Launching.
of this motorbike.
Yes.
And
Big
this,
motorbike.
but I cannot call it a motorbike, a small car. He can just introduce himself.
Like your car, not small car.
No, eh,
So what's up, beautiful people?
That's all, man.
This is Kibe.
Yeah.
You can call me Why Not Kibe, and find me at Why Not Kibe on YouTube.
okay.
So yes, sir, we are here. Thank you so much for featuring me in Why Not. It's _Gintu. And yes, we're here just chilling, having a good time, celebrating the new bike here, and we are waiting for the official launch
Yeah,
of
sure.
the big machine.
So this is the new moment.
Yes.
Before it could just be launched,
Yes.
I have to launch it today, and
Launch it.
so I'm launching it one-on-one.
Yes.
So, Mr. Kibe, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Why did you go for this, and why not other kind of a motorbike? Why did you go for this? Why this?
Why this?
Why not Kibe? Why this?
Why not this?
Yeah.
Okay, my answer is why
Not
not
why
this?
not this? Why this?
Why this? But my answer is why not this? Because this is a very good bike. So it's a very good bike.
Yeah.
Before I buy this bike, I first have to, you have to shop for what you want. You have to investigate or research on what you want.
Sure.
So among the bikes that I was really looking up to is this variant. It's called Taken. Taken 250 is an off-road bike. And it's also called a dual sport bike. Dual sport bike means it can go off-road and it can go on-road.
Yeah.
So this is one of the main things that I was looking into, and Taken was really on my mind.
Okay.
So the only thing was, you have Taken 2022, you have Taken 2023, and you have Taken 2024.
So which is this?
This is Taken 2024. This is the newest model of
the brand.
the brand new model of Taken 2024.
Okay.
So this one has some more added features from the others.
Yeah.
This one has a very good shocks.
How many gears?
It has 6 gears.
6 gears?
Yes.
At the front or the back yet?
How
Are
it
they
goes.
going front or?
They're going. The first gear is down, and the rest is up.
Oh, they are like the other Hondas,
Yes,
eh?
it's like Hondas.
Okay.
And
how is the experience with this one?
hey, bro.
I know this is the first time,
Yeah.
And how do you feel now? You having this kind of a motorbike here, bro?
I feel
How do you feel right now?
I feel so great.
Just
I feel so happy. I feel content. I feel like my heart is just satisfied because I've finally got what I've been wanting for, because this is like a dream come true.
Okay.
It's something that I've been really wanting to own, because I'm always being inspired by people like Ichibits, people who really ride these bikes and travel.
It's just on the YouTube channel. You can just find her. What's the name of that guy?
Of that girl, she's Ichiboots.
Ichiboots.
Her name is Nora.
That's the inspire guy who inspired him. So
and
that
there are
he can
many.
just come
Not
out,
only Ichiboots. There's another one called On Her Bike. There's another one called On
So
Her
you
Bike.
do watch more of their adventures,
I
as you can just even you learn more about them.
Yes, so that when I go, I know how to maneuver this place.
Okay, have you encountered any problem whenever you just came from, I know it's from Nairobi.
Yeah.
You, I saw your video talking about it was the only one into that area.
Yes.
So how did you just come up and how did they just took you the way you went for it?
Yeah.
Did they receive you like a person going to purchase it or?
No, for sure. That's a very nice question, because when I went there, these people didn't believe that I could buy that bike or I would buy this bike.
Okay.
So first they were like, which bike do you want? You know, the way they handle you first. And they're Indians.
And
I can't say for something bad.
cutting the matter short, look at how he is fixed body,
I'm just a very
streamlined.
I'm very small young man.
So the people will be like,
Asking for a machine.
a big machine. They're
Okay,
like, no, this guy's a joker. But yeah, eventually I told them I'm very serious. I want to buy. Because one, there was the 2023 one, but the 2023 one was not yet assembled. It was like in the box.
Yeah, sure.
So I told them I want to see both. So they were like, no, they don't believe you can buy. So you're going to give them all that job to assemble the whole bike, and then you don't buy.
Okay.
So I told them. So I was with some other friends of there, some white guys. I don't know where it's good to say white guys, but there was a guy who had both bikes, who had the 2024 bike and the 2023 bike.
Sure.
So he helped me in comparing and telling me which one is better. He told me about the other one and this one, and eventually we settled on this. And when I said I'm taking this, that's when now they believed I'm gonna take the bike.
Okay.
And I paid them the money, and the bike was out, and all was well.
And you talked about you came from Nairobi to here, to Nyabuanse.
Yeah.
So we are right here at the villa, so it was from Nairobi now. The story was in Nairobi.
Yes.
The fuel, how is the fuel consumption?
The fuel consumption is quite okay, because not really bad, because its consumption is 32 kilometers per liter.
32 kilometers per liter.
1 liter takes 32 kilometers.
Wow. It's more or less of a motorbike, eh?
Yeah.
2 kilometers, 1 liter.
1 liter.
Yes.
It's from here to Kisii.
Yeah, something.
No,
like that.
to around
From border
to Rongo.
No, from here.
Rongo, it can reach Rongo.
From here to Migori and back, because from here to
no,
Migori
From here,
is 16 kilometers.
16 kilometers. Now, and from Migori to Rongo, it's like
Another 16.
another 20.
Another 20.
So it's
maybe
like the same.
from here to Rongo, 1 liter can take you there.
Okay.
Yes. So I used a total of, I don't know if I should say.
That's no problem.
No, I didn't, I put fuel of 3,500 from Nairobi, but the fuel was still here until we added yesterday the Kiriba.
Okay.
So
does it consume petrol or diesel?
petrol, it's a petrol.
It's a petrol driven.
Yes.
So guys, that's the new moment. We are just coming to get more of the vibes on how this machine is just working, and why not Kibe is the one owning it.
Yes.
From this villa, and it's from you guys, the supporters. Very much kudos to you, and he can just give himself a shout out.
So yeah, first let me still continue saying about this bike. So it's a very good bike. It's an oil-cooled bike. It's not an air-cooled bike. So it's cooled by liquid. It's not cooled by air.
Okay.
And it doesn't have a kickstart. It's only an electric start.
Okay.
It's an automatic
A
bike.
starter.
Yes.
It has a starter here.
You can start it remotely. You don't need to start it with the key.
Okay.
like this.
Yes.
You can just show us.
Yes. You don't have to kick. You don't have to do anything.
Look at this.
Yes. It has an alarm system.
Alarm system.
Alarm this one.
Alarm.
Okay. So yeah, man. So I want to thank everybody who maybe was part of this.
Yeah.
I want to thank myself, of course, because I've done a very big part in acquiring this bike myself. And most importantly, of course, I want to thank God.
Okay.
Because without God, again, I could have this bike. And yeah, we have it, and we thank God for everything.
There's a person who talked about I believe in me. I give myself a shout out.
That's Snoop Dogg. Yes, I want to thank me for being me.
For being me, and everything is me.
Yes.
So, and God always intervenes inside there.
Yes.
So, another question I wanted to ask was about you want now to do the adventures.
Yes.
Where have you ever seen the first adventure you want to go?
For those
Kenya or outside Kenya, East Africa, Africa, or outside Africa?
All right. So for those who know me, or rather for those who my subscribers, or other people who really follow me on my channel, they know that we got a certain mission. I got a certain mission that I'm supposed to start.
Okay.
So professionally, I'm a doctor.
Okay.
So I'm supposed to start this mission where I'm going to these vulnerable communities. These are communities where they are not really able to help themselves in terms of healthcare.
Yeah, there's a guy who told me about that stuff.
Yes. So I'm going to this Maasai, this Samburu, this Pokot, these
reserve areas where they don't have this kind of maybe talk about dispensaries are not available. They are struggling to find healthcare services, you know. So that's the big mission with this stuff here.
I'm gonna buy my own medical supplies, everything, and put in these boxes.
Yeah.
And now start.
It has some boxes here, backyard and sideway boxes.
So we start with around Kenya, and then maybe in the future we'll continue going deep into Africa.
Okay.
But again, beside that one or two times we'll be going like full adventure, and we might even go to South Africa.
Okay.
Just for a trip.
For a trip.
With this bike.
Okay.
After changing so many lives, after changing like 500 lives, we take a trip.
Okay, I saw your hashtag is changing lives.
That's a new series that I'm starting now.
Changing lives. And mine is fish farming Africa.
Fish farming Africa. You're the king of fish farming.
Fish farming Africa.
Yes.
It's just a combination of more of the fish farming.
Yes.
But I'm soon going for a trip. I hope it's coastal Kenya.
Yes.
I want to do their trip. I want to go to the deep seas, you know, so that I can just come up with a solution. How do they come out with this ornamental fish? We know them outside here, ornamental fish, but where are they coming from? The real brand. These ones we have are just called the crossed ones. So thank you very much, Kibe, for your hospitality, for me hosting you onto my channel.
You're welcome.
So it's just a fantastic moment. Gitiriba can just give a shout out and we continue.
Yes,
with
guys.
Alex.
Guys, my name is Gitiriba. My YouTube channel is Gitiriba. Go check out Gitiriba. Guys, go to subscribe, share video, share to your friends, to your family. Road to success, guys. And don't forget my brother. It's _Gintu.
We are together.
I appreciate. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, guys. We are coming live from the villa here, and I'm just getting some of the conversation, and people will just enjoy knowing these things are just around our area, and Timaru is very strong and just supportive enough. Even Gitiriba is coming up with a new brand thing, but we are going not to tell anything about how it's just moving. Very coming soon. Yeah, he's the next guy. I'll just be approaching. And now why not Kibe and Ayamaro has a brand new stuff since idea. Maybe that video will be just coming tomorrow, and you can just view _Marwa, and you can see the video of today, how everything is just moving, and to his episode of the horses around. So it's just a pleasure, guys. Thank you very much for the returning subscribers. Thank you very much. Coming soon.
Peace.
Guys, we have some of the feeds to just feed our rabbits.
Of course.
They're just for the rabbit. They're just potato beans, and this is just a plantain. It's going to be planted, and is the owner of who brought Marwa some of the plantains. So I'm just thank you very much, bro.
Thank you.
Wagwan. So let me go with this guy so as we can just feed some of the rabbits. Okay, let me just return some of the keys and to the store. Wow, let's go. It's just the gun who is now relevant for feeding of the rabbit. I'll just check on you on how to plant it and where to plant it. We have some small cages here. Wow. Look at this. They are too hungry. Not even less than hungry.
No.
Look at how they are now jumping. these are the feet that they usually hang them onto these pots here, which are just some of the strings, and they are now relaxed and they are waiting for. Look at this. Hello. 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 Look at this. Wow. Okay. That's how they're just put in a small bunch and now placed inside. Look at how they're just fishing. The small ones, the big ones. We have the small one inside there. Let me turn to this place here. Look at how they're feeding now. Wow. They love these stuffs here. So this is how everything is just taking place here. Is just the one relevant for the feeding of the rabbits, and they are good. How many are they?
Actually, there are like
11?
Probably 13.
13?
Yeah.
Look at them. The small one?
Young one, yeah.
The young ones? Another
They
one?
are shelter.
Oh, the two small links there.
Yeah.
Okay, look at how they are. That's how they are feeding. They don't fear people. They don't fear people. Look at this. They don't fear people. Guys, welcome back. Here at the Medellin, I'm now heading to show you. Today I had some of the cleanness that I was just doing here in terms of maintenance practices and to the fish pond. And yesterday you saw at the brims of this fish pond here, we had some green turbidity, or the green bloom was attached onto the tiles of this fish pond. But today it's very, very clean. You can now even see up to the downer level of it. But it has been one of the fantastic moments ever possible, whereby I want to go back to my fish farming project there, and I have some miscellaneous effects there of I just told somebody to come and slash. I have so much grass upcoming into that section, but I'm just heading there so as I can just give you more about the update on that field, how it's just moving on. Coming to you back, but this fish pond here, it's just regulated and everything is good. Everything is taking shape onto these sides. And thank you guys, whoever just watching this video for the first time. Go and subscribe, and so as you can just groove together as team together, one of the most conducive thing ever possible, guys. Very much onto this, and let me take a little bit nature walk onto the compound, and also I'm heading to my fish farming area. Let me ask for the key first, so as I can now head to my fish area. Soldier. Yeah, they are eating. How are you, Soldier? I want the key for the emergency door. The other one, the other key. I'm asking the key for the emergency door. That's where now I just penetrate from and I head to my area. This is the key for the emergency gate, and they're just stocked together into this area. That's the soldier who is around that area. So the work of today, it's just evening. It's 4 p.m. evening session. You can now see the light or the sunlight coming from the other beam. But we have some of the horses here, but the video will just be coming tomorrow. The video of horses are just inside here, and the video will just be coming tomorrow to you live. After Marwa will trigger it on onto the online, so people will just be watching, but don't want to convince everything with how they're just grooving. My video is coming tomorrow, more specifically tomorrow, on how everything is just random and how many animals do we have onto this compound. So this is where the kitchen was during the party, and this is the way I'm just moving towards, so as I can get the emergency door and get to my fish farming project. And I know how everything is taking place there, because I've took a little bit time before I could just get to that area. So I have to reach there and see whatever is taking shape into that area. So guys, it's another fantastic moment, me giving you this video, a good video from this area, the kitchen garden alongside this area. And also this is the area where we had a clay bath. Let me open the emergency door, then I'll show you everything on the clay bath, how everything is taking shape here, because Mawera is not around. Wherever you are, Mawera, the clay bath is not in condition. So let me open here, then it's locked with 2 padlocks. So let me open. Guys, I'm now getting out from Manor compound through this emergency door. Then I'll just close it behind me. Never notice. Here we have a clay bath. Look at the clay bath, how it is. Mawera, 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 wherever you are, Mawera. The clay bath is not in its own condition. Look at how now it is. We had water was flooded onto that river, and it came to the clay bath, and it did this miscellaneous effect. Mawera, 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 your clay bath is not in position. So look forward, come back and tackle your clay bath and the cleanest. But I'll see if Masubo will just keep that clay bath, because he's the one relevant whenever Mawera is not around. But Mawera, wherever you are, kudos to you, bro. And by now everything is taking shape. So let me head to my area. It's just around this area. So this is just a plot, and to that far end it's being sold. But whoever has money can just purchase this. But I'm eyeing forward if I can just purchase it, but due to unconditional circumstances of the pocket, I'm a little bit slower. Whenever God will say you have to purchase it, I will. But I have a problem. Look. Do you hear the voices, guys? Do you hear the voices? I'm welcomed home. I'm welcomed home onto this area. So this is the biggest fish pond alongside this area, and this is the second one alongside this area. And we have an outlet here. What is getting out? What is popping out? Look at that. So it's full of water. Also, all of them are full of water, up to the third one at the far end. But the problem alongside that I'm just encountering here is because of you know, whenever we fertilize these ponds alongside this area, we have the fertilization. This water is always more fertile into this area. So whenever it got to attach onto these areas alongside these pavements, these ones here. So this grass, you cannot imagine it's 3 days, was slashed 3 days ago, but by now look at how now it's so, they're coming out in numbers because of the fertility the water has. So it's going up very quickly. Look at this. So I was eyeing forward to get a machine of slashing, the very good machine of slashing, so as I cannot get more work of using these hand things like a slasher. You know, it's somehow so bringing some of the, if you have ever seen some of let me show you my hands. Maybe I have these blackish ones. Have you ever seen this stuff? So these are just brought via the slashers, a panga or a djembe. So even here you can now see the grass is overcoming. So I have to maintain this area very, very clean. But because of rain season, this is just a rainy season at this area, I have that challenge of getting slashing after every 3 days, So whenever I just hire somebody to just unslash, they come and slash a little bit, you know, the Africans, how sometimes they are. So they just slash like, you know, it's not his, it's not hers. so he slashes the way he needs. But whenever I'm just going to get a machine that will just help me in this doing this kind of because it's just some 20 minutes, then you have just been done with this kind of a small project around this area, because the grass is now coming a hectic thing ever from this area. Henceforth, guys, thank you very much for you holding me up to have reached this destination. Here we have an outlet pipe. Look at how it's just going. So this outlet pipe is sealed with a net, so as the fish, which are just the very small fish, they cannot trespass out from this fish pond accessing outside, because we have a lot of water outside here. Look at that water, that quantity water is just outside here. So guys, this is what we are just passing through from this side, and the big thing is grass. How can I control the grass? Because I cannot spray some of the chemicals here. They will be just toxifying water, and maybe the fish can just die. So I have to slash or look for a machine that will just help me. This is just a guava plant, and whenever you just want to relax, you can just get some of the guavas, and you can just swallow or eat them from this side. It's a fantastic moment, guys, and can just take us a little breath from this area. And guys, things are very hard outside here to look for people to manage your area, to manage everything from your side. It's somehow very hectic. So I do get some people, I give them a tender so that they can just slash my area, get it very clean. But they're just doing it because it's not theirs, so they just slash the way they need. So sometimes I do get myself from Ayamarwa, then I get into this area, I do some maintenance practices, but I'm eyeing to look for a machine that will help me once and for all and get these staffs of just hiring, getting people, challenging you. I'm coming tomorrow, I'll be there. You wait for them until a week or next week. So the guy can just tell you, give me 1 week, or on Friday I'm coming. So whenever the Friday comes, and next Friday, next week. So it's coming so hectic into this area. I'm eyeing forward to look for a machine that will help me once and for all. And guys, the way we came here with Ayamaro, if you can just remember the video, we talked about me coming out with a resort into this area, whereby I'm just eyeing forward to just start with a fishing zone at this point here. It will just be a fishing zone from this area going upwards there, and at that lower area I'll just have the gazebo, and also at the upper side there I'll have some Airbnbs, but they're just going to come a little bit later because of money somehow. So you have to do systematic the way the money will just be entering, or I can just go forward, I wait for the fish to get harvested so as I can get the money. But this investment here, I want to purchase that far end plot. I have a plot, there's a plot here that it's just announced or pronounced people want to sell it. So I'm eyeing forward if you can just a little bit, people cannot know the hint about the guy is selling this kind of a plot, and maybe I can just harvest fish, then I can just pay for it, even if it's just a little bit. This area, this one here to the riverside, and also these are the upper area. Let me show you how fertile the area is. But here we had some of the fish pond here, but it died. So this is the area. And this is where I reached from this area towards from the downer area to this point, to those trees there. And also this area is now mine. I just purchased it, or I bought it. So this for the Airbnbs, and we have a road there. One day I'll just take a trip, just a walk. I show you the road that accesses onto the riverside. But this is the plot that's just on sale. I'm eyeing forward, guys, so that I can just get that land, because I want to transform this area like Ayamarwa. Look at the compound of Ayamarwa. It's just here, and it's just there, and my fish ponds are here. So that's what I want to eye forward and make sure I have it. And guys, you can just remember this tree here. It's called a neem tree. It's just a neem tree. It's just around. People are getting some barks. Look at this. Just getting the barks off from the tree, just chopping it out. Look at even this area, guys. So if I could just have a machine, it's just very simple, but getting inside here with slashers, with pangas, something hectic sometimes. And also people are coming to just graze this area, so you can just have that kind of machine on it. That's what I'm looking for. This area could just be very clean, because whenever it's just tied, look at where it's just tied, it can either fall into the fish pond, which is just alongside this area, and it might just bring some of the cows. And also I want to fence this land. That's the biggest thing ever even I want to do here, so that I get my property sealed and I'll have the security into this area. So that's how this project is undergoing, and I can just give you a small synopsis on where I've just reached. The first fish pond, we just purchased 4,000 fingerlings from if you can just remember, we went with Marwa, we purchased them. So here I have 4,000 stocked fingerlings, and the first fish pond is just the big one there. It has 1,500. This one here has 1,500, and this one has 1,000 fingerlings stocked there. So they're just going to come around June, July. I'll just be harvesting the fish from this fish pond, but it will now get into a contest that maybe the market demand, or I'll see the fish are good for the harvesting, then how much money am I going to do, or I can just get them onto the online people to purchase to other big hotels if they are big enough in terms of size. So from next week I'm going to start the feeding protocols onto this area, and they're now big enough to start the eating or food consumption from this area. And that's how everything is moving from this area, guys. So thank you very much, whoever is watching the video. You have just reached onto this area. It's a very good pleasure for me giving you these small details about whatever we are doing here at the village, and how Marwa has transformed our village, and how we are just moving forward as Team Marwa. So guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Whoever just new subscribers, go and subscribe and get more vibes of fish farming Africa. And also tomorrow I'm going to come out with a solution of the school I went in terms of catering and accommodation. They have called me for then another semester, so as I can just do the another degree. We can talk about diploma, by the way, and I continue with the lifestyle or the education, and also YouTube will just be in compacted inside. So tomorrow I'll just be heading to my school, and I'll be just viewing that direct to you on how everything is moving on to that school, college, and how everything's just and how people are learning from that section. So guys, let me take a little breath, then I'm going to get this video, give more of the videos coming from. Just give a comment, like, share the video for just expansivity of the project, and also expansion of me as a YouTuber from this area. Thank you very much, guys. Kudos to you. I'll be just a little bit coming. Baka como sense ma kebro na guchanera vayai ma hono anyuma ate no sawere tayuwa na hiyo
hadi wakati utamaliza.
Kidogo. 3 minutes. Kurubumo, karti chinsu. Rakora. Chinsu chimu bara kora kera chari kuma.
Ono karaji. Era ndo aringo momento gaji kisieka iga. Bome baba.
Kana mbembono sasa.
Karaji. Atakan ako haiga. No aringo momi mura kibindi. Tete kusumacha.
Mbono mbega asiere wesi.
Acho ono nagatuleke gaza ta yurusi kwa utusieka pia kubunyanki tu. Amaripota ikare. Yekorewa yane murambulesa rekewa hano. Osambere. Era. Ketera soge tu muiri. Sana shida tan kubiyani. Ito kana ndobo. Ulikuwa kana nje nsate. Ndio ndobo. Ono ni agora. Ambe luchira na yana ambe speed.
Wasko yawasko. Mata wa hanu thara apa.
Hai.
Han.
Hai. Gomu tebi.
Ai to ka sa thara rengana.
Asa to gomu tebi.
Asora ma ha. Ni ndibe ngote mena kuma nga te mena. Ke gorobe no guchochoka ni richembe igora garutu wega yinse hara. Kai go kona. Tangu ya mrele to tora hame mete bungo bungo. Ito ni tigre chota jangara tene uti ha. Ni ha tristri be level. Manga kera masega guchamo. Gote magare ndani gara chanchara na manchi gara ya ho.
Bosi hanuniwi. Mage bwana nuniwa. Bosi hanuni. Karaja.
Ngora. Ayo bana ho hakanji.
Tene sapo. Kama hicho kigara linga mwa. Sisi na kurumumu. Na kurumumu. Nene. Ndo numanya.
Kalingi ambe nyuma. Kalingi nyuma yao hara.
Katerekani. Ayanwa. Saa 10. Sasa imerea sasa.
Tawai tu habite pongo kabura mangana kasareke.
Semo vigombe sasa mono kore kase bono harenga. Raskere ka jomba kase hara. Iga eke go ven. Ai bono hore ngendo wono. Ewo na go bongo. Bono kore kase tu tora apa. Aba hayu. Sasa watu wa nyumba huyu. Ni wali.
Wiki badu chembere tarasoke. Nyoni mosore hara mod. Rama hara mai bikengi mbi hanse haliga. Hara. Ukuimira zeke. Akapata hayi bi sigon ko hobi. Akapata hayi. Romber hayi. Maha ko mahore. Gambe matu bi kwenta gi. Ambira ay tuigo. Romber. La romber. Hayi. Ambi hansa ye maromba kumene. Naje kumaruso mutano maromba. Ngabo kumbiki hano maromba. Mbona mbe mali kuna banu kuringa bana wasoli goro hano. Apake. Nimba tubi. Pole pangane sawa. Ahora va a bregar este guateo. Bueno, no hay. Compadre. Ah, ya, no. Caralho. Deve escutar, ó.
Ask you something. Ono kana digeni kana kegunda. Echenye kana fage kengo hano.
Oh, nice.
I was going to ask you. Na uli. Abana kone azina para kone. Kwenda kana kwa bukaja na ukingire. Hapo kuna kumando wapangi. Oh.
Hello, good morning guys, how are you? It's Gintu. Welcome to my channel. It's Gintu. People, you can view, look at these predators. Wow, you can see them. These are the predators that we are just talking about. These are the fish eaters. As you can see now, they are just trespassing from where I am, because I came and I find them here. As you can see, the other one is here. They are just flying over. People, as you can see now, I have renovated all the fish ponds now for the installation of fingerlings. As you can see, this pond here, it will just accumulate up to 2,000 fingerlings. And this one here now, it's been enlarged. Now it can hold up to 2,000 fingerlings. And the other one at the far end here, it can hold, not yet renovated, but there are some fish inside here. And after a period of around 1 month, I'll just harvest them. Then I renovate. I want it to move from the way it is now up to this section here, as you can see, this section here, so as it can just now be enlarged, so as it can just hold more fish here. As you can see how it was just dug yesterday, and look at how it was just it need a gabion here. Yeah, they just restrained it, but it had a very high force, but they could not make it, so it need a gabion here. But due to unconditional circumstances of how now the gabion is so expensive right now, I'll just do something constructive. By today
I want to remove this mud from the dikes here and make it as a straight dike. As you can see, this part it's now strengthened, and I want it to be so straight, or this mud should be dispersed. And I have a pathway here. Here it's just an outlet, and I'll just put here something by the name the outlet. I'll just put here an outlet for excessive water to go out. This pond is about 1.5 meters deep, and you can see how the dike now looks like. It's so good. At the here far end here we have plantain plantation. As you can see them, somehow tall. Plantain plantation. Hey, the mud is still there. Wow, look at the depth. By the way, the water have not just got full. Still I have like 1 week, so as water will accumulate all the pond and be full. Here I had some sand here for the construction of the fence, to restrain the fence. And at the far end here, this one even it fall yesterday, as you can see. It's swampy, it's a swampy area. So this area is of a 0 level. So that's how we are just restraining it using these timbers here and some these rods here, which are the sticks, so as they can just be restrained. Now the part I'm just here for, it's this part here. I want to do something constructive here, so I want to fill this place with some mud, so as it can just come up onto this level here. As you can see, water is just coming up very fast. It seems that today this pond here has more water than the other one there. So this one will be filled full very soon. By 1 week and a half, 1 week, I'll just be already commencing the so as the water can just be clear, so as I can now start throwing inside animal waste, which is the mud, yeah, animal waste, whereby I'll just use the cow dung as my animal waste, so as it can just turn water into greenish. As I had just talked about that video, and to I Am Maro and I Am Mayugono, they have some such videos that they came here and we just did some interview with them, so they have more content on that, and that's how we want to improve this agriculture or aqua farm production. Guys, it's Gintu, and to my YouTube channel. Here I am at I Am Marwa's villa, where you can see where I'm standing here. It's where the fish pond will be just laid down. As you can see, we have the perimeter wall at the other side, and on this side we have a perimeter wall whereby we have the beam which has been constructed here. And this here, as you can see, this part here will be the third fish pond. We have the second fish pond at the far end there. Then we have the other fish pond at the other side of the villa. People, as you can see here, the aim of we using this technique of construction here, it's because we have to restrain water not past the other section, nor to the villa there, whereby we just put maybe some days coming, maybe it will be just a unique place of just a garden or something like a garden, whereby here we have to restrain water at this part only, whereby I'm just now getting the idea on how we just get the topography from the upper section to the lower section there. As you can see, they're just laying the beam, the flying beam, as you can see from the other part, as you can see. there's a flying beam from the other section here. From this section here, now this pillar and this pillar here, there's a beam that's to be constructed, and it's a blockage whereby this is the end, the end of the second fish pond will be here, and the third one will be at the far end there. So the first fish pond will be at this place. As you can see, it's just so wet. This is where the fish pond will be just lying here. Here we have a flying beam that's just to be constructed here, as you can see, whereby we'll just get the pavement of water just passing to the fish pond here. As you can see, the construction is just ongoing. The area is just sloppy, by the way, and towards that edge, the construction will be ending like 1 week or just 1 week, so as we just get that time of this bash on coming on 18th. So people, as you can see, I will just be updating you on how the next videos on how this fish pond will just be looking like. I'll just give you the information and how the construction is ongoing during the week. Thank you guys, keep on subscribing. It's Gintu. Hey guys, welcome, it's Gintu again. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, comment, advise, share the links for more subscribers. Guys, as you can see, this fish pond is somehow now 3/3 full of water. As you can see, it has now turned into green. As you can see, when I harvested fish from this fish pond, the surface had still, the cow dung was just available. Now, when I just renovated it, as you saw the videos back, how the the process of getting the mud out was just ongoing. As you can see, now water is somehow 3/3 full. So that essence of the cow dung onto the surface, now it's just exposed towards the water surface, whereby now the cow dung now has the green content matter. As you can just see from the videos of I am Marwa engineer, you can just get the content on why we use the cow dung in these fish ponds. As you can see now, the water level is now 3/3, and the water is somehow greenish in content. So here I have the fish pond, which is number 2. It was just constructed, so the water is not yet somehow clear. After a while of around 3 days, now water will be just clear. As you can see, it's not yet clear. It's now about to go full. The water table of this area, the topography of this area, this place I am just standing is over a 0 level. As you can see, this is the part I was just coming to renovate. It had just gone downwards, so I was just strengthening the walls, which is the dikes of this fish pond. As you can see, even this place here, it has been restrained using the local material, whereby we can just use the sticks to restrain the mud from going into the pond. As you can see, the dike is just very strong here, because if the dike is not strong, we can just lose water from this fish pond here towards the other fish pond. But every fish pond rely on its own water. This fish pond has its own water from the surface. It has its own water from the surface, and even this one has its own water from the upper section, where I have just restrained the wall floor. As you can see, the wall just broke into the fish pond. And this fish pond here, it's number 3. It has fish which are around 3 months old. As you can see how the fish pond is, I'm just rearing this fish for I am Marwa. whereby I want to use these fish as they have just adapted to the environment. I will just use them in his fish pond where he's just constructing. As you can see the video previously, I was there just showing on how the fish pond will just look like and how the construction is just ongoing, whereby we can just now these fish have just stayed here for a while. Now they have just adjusted to the climate. As you can see, the purpose of here, we have some cows. They're just grazing at the dikes of this fish pond. They don't have any problem with any person. As you can see, they are just good. They are just grazing. The purpose of we using the cow dung is it facilitates the growth of algae. The green content we're just looking at this fish pond here, it's the growth of algae. As you can see how it looks like the football pitch. It's the largest one, by the way. It is just 25 meters by 15 meters, the length and the width. So it can just hold about 2,000 fish or fingerlings per every session of 6 months. Then this one we just hold 2,000 fingerlings, whereby it's just 6 months. And the other one will just be renovated after I have just harvested the fish to Ayamarwa. I'll just renovate it into this format. As you can see, these two, how they look like. The purpose of the cow dung is the growth of algae. I've just talked about that, whereby it facilitates it's like the feeds of, it contains the proteinous feeds for the upcoming fish, whereby now the green content is the feed. By the way, it's just the starter feed. After I have just introduced, if I will just install the fingerlings, they just take 2 weeks for them to be ready for the process of feeding, whereby in that time of 2 weeks they will just be eating this algae. This green content is the algae. It's not the other things we are just talking about. This is the algae we are just talking about. The second one, there is no snake can just get into this water to eat the fingerlings when we just install, because the cow dung does not go hand in hand with the snakes. And the third point is, as you can see how water is, the fish will not be exposed to the surface or to the environment, whereby the regulation of the predators from just viewing direct to the pond will not be accessed, whereby it just limits the access of the predators from just viewing direct to this place. The fourth point is, when we just have nursery beds at the further end where it's not cultivated, as you can see, after a while it will be just cultivated after a while, whereby you'll just put some nursery beds there and some store, whereby I'll now just get some feeds and store them here. At the far end I'll just construct a store there. And as you can see, the fourth purpose is the water content will be just nutritive to the nursery when watering, so the plants will just need this nutritive value. As you can see now, we have that humus that we use into the chambers, so this one will be just the liquid in terms of nutritive value to the watering of these plants. Yes, people, you can just I'll just be updating you on how every aspect in this journey is just ongoing. I'll just show you the purchase on how the fingerlings look like, on how every segment look like. As you can see here, we have some plantation there. I have some sand at the end there, whereby we have the river YouTube. As you have ever been introduced to such a name, whereby this river down here, it's just called the river YouTube, because from Marwa's place to here it's just 15 meters, where this river, it's just penetrating from Marwa's place. It's just passing through my project here, whereby they have just baptized it into the river YouTube. So the area is somehow cool and a place of good climate, where we can just get to have the fish farming project. As you can see the depth of this area, as you can see from the previous videos, where the depth was just so it was deep somehow, but now it's somehow full of water. So around 15 of this November, I'll just install the fingerlings. But after that, I'll just introduce the treatments of calcium oxide into the fish pond, where I'll just kill all the animals that are just belonging here, like frogs, toads, that are just now accumulating to this fish pond, so that they can just be killed. Then I'll just invest and install the fingerlings after there. And at this far end, I'll just have something by the name the outlet here, where the fish pond is up to. I'll just install the outlet pipe here, which will be just about 0.9 meters above, where I'll just install it will depend on the water content and the water volume in this fish pond. I'll just give you an update when I'll just install it. So people, keep on subscribing. This is the project, this is the ongoing project that I have here. As you can see, this is the project that's ongoing. This is the Gin project, or the Gintu project, which is the Gintu fish project around Marwas Vira. As you can see, if I can just bring the camera closer, so as it can just show us Marwa Villa. As you can see, it's just there, somehow close to where I am. So we are friends here, and we are neighbors here, so we keep on growing together. So the fish pond is in such a good mood and a model, by the way. The people who just did this, they did awesome work. We have a cow there that's grazing. So this is where I was just getting the mud from, so as I can just put at the far end there, where now I was just restraining the dikes of these fish ponds so as to be very strong. This is where now the mud was just coming out of this fish pond to outside here. So this is where I was just getting the mud from, so as I can just restrain that dike. So people, as you can see how now the field is, it's now called the Gintu Farm Fish Project. Thank you guys, keep on subscribing. It's Gintu on my YouTube channel. Thank you guys, keep on subscribing. I love you.